So first up, just want to go through a couple feature sets for the GV303. So it can capture, preview, and monitor live video. So it does actually have two ports on it that you could connect monitors to be able to preview your stream to make sure everything is coming out properly. Okay, you could stream out to two streams at a time. So if you want to send to YouTube and Twitch, you could do that, or Facebook, Vimeo, any CDN platform will work. It's a 6-in-1 video production switch, so built in together, it's going to have a 1080p capture card, a video splitter, a video switch, a video encoder, and a video converter as well to be able to record locally onto a flash drive as well. So this unit really is made to be used for live stream events, whether you're doing a product training, whether you're in the education field, for virtual events, influencers, or even just corporate communications. So in-house here, we use this unit for our product trainings as well. So we use the unit to send out the stream to our remote employees so they are able to see it. So next up, we're going to go ahead and do some unboxing. So let me go ahead and grab our GV303 here. So this is our box of GV303. Take a look at it here. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up. So first thing we're going to see is going to be a white box at the very top here. So for this box, it's going to have all the cables that come included with the GV303. So first up here, we have our A to C cable. So this cable is going to be used for your iPad Pros that use a Type-C connector. Okay. Next up, we have our USB A to A cable. So this cable would be used for any iPad that uses Lightning connectors. So on top of this cable, you also need our the Apple Lightning USB camera adapter. So that is the recommended adapter that we would like you guys to use for your Lightning iPads. And then you would take this cable, connect one end to the GV303, and then the other end to the Lightning adapter into the camera, okay? Or into the iPad, sorry. All right, and then last cable here is going to be our power cable. So this is good. It's going to feed power to your unit. This right here is about 4 feet long, so it gives you a good range to get yourself connected as well. Okay, so continuing here, it's going to also come with our QSG. And now with the QSG itself, it's exactly what it is. It's a quick start guide, so it's a very simple guide to show you exactly how to connect everything, and it gives you port callouts for the unit. If you need a more in-depth look in the features, we highly recommend going to our manual online. That one's going to have a lot more details on each of the features of the GV303 as well. Okay, and then lastly, here we have the actual unit. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so here's the GV303 video production switch. Ports in the back as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the buttons on the front. So over here on the front, on the left side over here, we're gonna have the transition controls. So we have the auto button to make the transition automatically, the cut button as well, if you wanna make just a quick cut, or you have the transition bar if you wanna control it at your own speed as well. Over here in the middle here, we have our 8 preset scenes. So once you have all your scenes edited, this is the buttons that you would press to queue them up, and then you'd use a transition to make that transition over. So pick the scene. So if we wanted to pick scene 8, we would select that and then press the auto button to make that transition from whatever scene was on previously. To the right over here, we have our audio buttons. So there is a button for each of the audio channels. So there's an HDMI 1 channel, HDMI 2 channel, a mic channel, and then the right and left RCA connections as well. So to make any adjustments, you would just press the channel. So if we want to make a change to channel to HDMI 1 channel, we would press that button, and then we have the option to turn the knob to raise or lower that volume as well. And then moving on over here to the middle, we have our streaming buttons. So we have our source and program button. What this button will do is it will cycle between all of your inputs. So you can double check everything and make sure that it's working properly. So you can double check your first camera, your second camera, or any other video content that you have hooked up to the 303. And you would just press it to cycle through the 3. Next is the pause button and the go live button. So once you hit the go live button, it will stay red and you will be streaming and live. And then if you ever need a pause in between, you would just hit that pause button and you can pause in between there. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get with the ports. So on the ports here, you have a USB-A connector. That's where your iPad is going to be connected. And then you have an audio jack as well. So the audio jack is for headphones. That way you can monitor the audio, make sure that's all working properly as well. And then moving on to the back here, we have our HDMI output. So these two outputs right here, one is going to be the 4K loop through for HDMI 1. And then the other one on the end here is going to be for the program output. So the program output is going to be the full mix, showing you exactly what your audience is seeing. And then you have your HDMI 1, HDMI 2, A and B. You have your Ethernet connection, the USB-A connection if you're doing any kind of local recording, and then the two audio connections as well. Okay, and then lastly over here we have the port connection. Alrighty.